This episode of Good Morning Jonestown is brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce.
A hugga burning sauce. A hugga burning sauce. A hugga burning sauce. A hugga burning sauce. Silk City, Silk City, Silk City, Silk City, Silk.
Silk City Hot Sauce.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered.
All right. Well, that was an interesting twist to the Silk City.
It's good, right?
I mean, it's different.
It's the I'm not gay no more guy.
I could see that. Mm-hmm. It's definitely him.
No.
So what's the implication there with the sauce?
I don't know. I was just trying to find a way to put that in something. I had a plan to come up with something before now, but I was going to find a way to twist it into an ad and just be like, Silk City Hot Sauce. Like, you know, we all have urges. And nothing will make you suppress or push away. Not suppress, but get rid of completely those urges, like a reminder how hot hell is. And with Silk City Killer Hot Sauce, man, I'm not gay no more. I am delivered.
All right.
I mean, y'all just go to YouTube and just search I'm not gay no more.
And while you're there, go over to silkcityhotsauce.com and order yourself some Silk City Hot Sauce.
Promo code Jonestown, 15% off.
Yep. Do it. Get yourself some good hot sauce.
Have at it.
Enter promo code Jonestown, all capital letters, for 15% off your fantastic fucking hot sauce. Come on, don't be a little pussy.
We're back, brought to you by Jonestown Life again, Russell.
Oh, shit. What? We got something new?
Dude, we have the best product ever. You take care of yourself. You ever use a bath bomb?
Oh, I have before, like workout soreness and just kind of relax.
You put it in the bathtub and it fizzes up. Yeah. So we have, I'm calling them doo-doo bombs.
Wait.
I'm going to call it a doo-doo bomb. Jonestown Life doo-doo bombs. What it is, it's a brown...
You put it in the toilet?
No, dude. It's a bath bomb, but it's a brown bath bomb.
Why is it brown?
What? Well, because it's hilarious. It's a real bath bomb. It's got Epsom salt and lavender and all this other shit in there.
What makes it brown?
I don't know. But I think it's some kind of clay something. I don't know.
Like a mud bath kind of?
Yeah, my skin has been very soft. I have been doing it about 3-4 times a day.
A day?
Yeah.
Why?
Here's what I like to do. I like to, after a long day, just go in and fill up the bathtub with very hot water, just where it's like smoke coming off of it hot.
Steam?
Yeah. And what I'll do, I'll get in the bathtub and put the bath bomb under my nuts.
Yeah.
And then I'll scream and yell. I'll wait for it to turn the water brown. Mm-hmm. And then I'll call my wife. I'll be like, "Oh, Jessica, help. And she runs in. And then the brown's bubbling up between my legs. And the brown, it looks like I shit the tub. And it's hilarious. And my skin is so soft.
What does it smell like?
It smells like dark chocolate, which is... cocoa butter. I don't know what it is. It's some skin shit in there that's got dark chocolate in it. But it smells like dark chocolate, which is one of those scents.
It kind of smells like shit.
Can go either way.
It can.
It's like it smells like...
But it's nice, but then it could be dog shit I stepped in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just perfect. It's great. But it works.
Okay.
Wife's been very angry, but I can't stop doing it. Now she just doesn't even come in. I'm doing it for me now.
Yeah.
That's a new self-care routine that I have, it's just for me.
How many selfies in doo-doo water have you taken?
0.
Really?
It's just for me, man.
It's just for you.
Yeah, it was for me through her, and she stopped doing it. Honestly, last night I really wanted to share it, and I thought about calling an ambulance.
That might cost you.
It would cost, but it's just worth it for the look on people's when they think that you're have filled the bathtub and it's bubbling up.
Yeah,
smoke coming off of it.
Yeah,
it's good. Steam. And so we got those at jonestownlife.com.
Okay, go get yourself some doo-doo bombs.
Doo-doo bombs. Have at it.
Have fun with your spouse or your roommates.
Or even if you just live alone. It's it's awesome. Shit the tub again.
All right, well, get them.
Bye-bye.
All right, shit. I think some of our listeners are going to be excited. We finally got another Cultural Corner email.
Whee!
Yeah, so...
Jonestown Cultural Corner. Jonestown Cultural Corner. Jonestown Cultural Corner. Jonestown Cultural Corner.
Music is, there.
Well, it's your music. I mean, what do you mean it's there?
You know what I mean. Who wrote in?
All right, this is from Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Mark lives in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah. So Mark says, what's up, dudes? I'm a new listener, and I'm blind as fuck. So I guess that makes this a cultural corner.
Oh, cool.
He's right. I just want to say that I really love the show, and I fully support you guys. Keep it up, Mark.
Thank you. Thanks, Mark.
That's cool, Mark.
Appreciate you writing in.
Fully supported us, you probably join the Patreon.
Yeah.
But, maybe someone can show you how to do that.
We'll give you a break. I can see why he would. I'm sorry. I could imagine why he wouldn't be a patron. If he's a new listener, he probably maybe doesn't know we have a Patreon. So now you know, Mark. Join up.
Join, Mark.
Lots of cool stuff to.
Yeah, most of it's audio, so
Yeah. So that's just what he said. He just wrote in and said he's blind as fuck.
Yeah, just a nice. He likes the show. He supports us, and he's blind.
I have a question.
Okay, for Mark.
For Mark.
Okay.
Mark, you can write back in with the answer. How if you're a blind guy, how do you know if you're if you're a blind guy, how do you realize that you're not gay?
What?
Like if you were born blind.
Oh, okay. So you're born blind.
How would you realize that you're not gay?
I mean, wouldn't you still be like attracted to either men or women's voices?
But here's my thing. Like I like hanging around dudes.
Right.
And I like the look of women.
Right.
Perfect scenario would be just like if you had a beautiful woman. We'd be perfect.
I mean, yeah, but I think that's most straight guys, right?
Right. So if you take out that whole visual
the only
thing,
dudes that prefer the company of women for their friendship are gay dudes.
Right. So what I'm saying is like, if you why would you be into women if you can't see them?
Well, they still.
That sounds. Yeah. I mean, exactly what I'm wanting to ask you is what it sounds like. How do you know if you're not gay?
I feel like you would still have your other senses, right? So you would probably prefer the sound and the smell and even the feel of one over the other, right? Or maybe you like them both. But I don't know. I mean, gay people say you're born gay. So if you're born blind, then you already know what you like anyway.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, I mean, we really should.
Like, let's be real.
Let's
like,
get some blind people to tell
we're
us.
two old married coots, but it's like the sound of a woman's voice is nice.
Yeah.
When you don't have to be with them all the time.
But I mean, I'm talking about on a level. You're
talking about like pheromones.
Well, like
and
arousal. Yeah, because it's like if the sound of a woman's voice was no more appealing than the sound of a man's voice, then like phone sex wouldn't have been an industry in the 80s and 90s. But see,
what you're not considering is by Mark being blind, all of his other senses
are heightened. Right.
So it's like, you can hear the woman's voice, and that's true, but you can hear through it to the nagging.
I mean, I suppose you would still prefer the feel of either like breasts and a vagina versus like a penis, right?
Not if you're a pitcher. There's nothing. See, when I imagine myself being gay, it doesn't. I'm the pitcher. So it's never me touching a penis or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's me just butt fucking a guy.
Right, but
no kissing or anything like that.
You're gonna touch his penis if you're fucking him.
But maybe does your touch get enhanced when you lose a sense?
I mean, I don't know how much science there is to it. They say it heightens all your senses, especially if you're born blind.
Yeah.
You know, like as a survival sort of thing. So seemingly even your sense of touch, probably when it comes to like vibration and like sensing temperatures and stuff. I bet they're more.
Find a guy with curves who probably likes the same shit you like. You know what I'm saying? I have many friends with titties.
Well, I mean, but you're like partially blind and you still prefer women. Do you think if you lost all your vision, you could just start fucking dudes?
No, if I was born blind, though, I would be gay as hell.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No. I don't.
My friend Mike and I used to...
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you this. You ever fucked a woman in the dark?
Yeah.
Okay. You can still tell she's a woman.
Right.
It still feels and smells and sounds and tastes like a woman.
Yeah, but I have a frame of reference of what I'm touching. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can feel a woman's...
But they learn that that's what a woman smells, feels like, and that's what you know what I'm saying? Like I imagine, I have no idea. I'm totally spitballing. Mark, please set us straight on this, but...
or set us gay on it.
Right. But I feel like, I remember, when I was a kid, like before I even knew about sex, there was a friend of my mom's who was a school teacher with my mom. She had a daughter who was older. She was like probably like 15, 16.
Yeah.
And she was fine, right? And I remember being a little kid and like she would, at church, you got to shake people's hand. And it's like, when I felt her hand, I got this feeling like, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And so like, I feel like that would be the same even if you couldn't see them.
But this is where I'm having trouble. How would you ever get to that point? You'd be so attracted to men by the time that it ever came time to touch a woman's hand. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe not, because when kids are little, they're kind of the same. It's not until kids get...
That just proves my point. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
So you're going to gravitate to the little boys, and they feel just like women. And so by the time you think that that's what a woman's body is when you grow up, you want muscles and abs and... I'm trying to think of some other things that men have. No. Again, this is a pitcher scenario. Because if you were one to catch out the gate, you were born gay. It wouldn't be...
Well, I mean, maybe not. Maybe you...
I'm just saying, you're blind, you're going to put it in something. Put it in something you want to have a conversation with.
Well, yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love chatting with women. It's just by and large,
Yeah.
I'm more me
Yeah.
when I'm,
Yeah, of course.
you know.
But I mean, on some level, I think maybe that's part of it. You can connect with friends and relatives that are male on this deeper level through camaraderie and conversation and humor and stuff, right? But you can connect with your wife or girlfriend or whoever on this
Genitals.
intimate, intimate where like I'm inside you right now,
Right.
you know? And so it's almost like a balance if you want to look at it that way, to where it's like, yeah, but if you ever had that on top of the pussy, right? Like if we both had wives that were more fun to hang out with than we have fun together, we'd never hang out.
Right.
We'd never have this podcast. We'd both have podcasts with our wives.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, if it was that way, so many things would be like, why would I do that? Like, what, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's reason enough for it to be the way it is, but it seems like it's balanced in that way, where it's like, yeah, you're going to make a deep connection with a guy friend of yours that, you know, you got drunk or did some drugs together and just did a bunch of crazy.
To another, he talks too much, your dick is in his mouth.
But like, well, I mean, actually, that was I was making the opposite point. It's like, you might connect on all these levels, but you're probably not going to fuck him.
Right. Because of just a societal sort of.
Well, I mean, you say you're not gay, but.
I don't mean me. We're talking about Mark.
Okay. Well, Mark said nothing about his sexuality.
Well, I figured Mark was straight because he wrote in and told us he was blind. If it was Cultural Corner, he would have said he's blind and gay.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I assume that too, because you would mention all of your...
And on the hierarchy these days, I feel like gay people have more rights than blind people.
They seem to have more cultural sympathy.
Right. I don't know. Mark, we appreciate you listening. Please let us answer that for us, because Russell and I are just spitballing, you know, which...
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. I mean, I get what Tony's saying, but for some reason I feel
like it's probably a pheromone thing.
Yeah, like it's It's instinctual, you know? It's like...
What are you trying to say about gay people?
Well, that's they're
abnormal?
No, that's their instinct.
Oh.
Their instinct is that they like what they like, and so they follow it.
Right.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's probably how everyone operates. You know, I mean, you watch some documentary about Down syndrome people or people with autism finding love, and it's the same sort of shit.
Do you think there's anyone whose instinct is just like, I just love Down syndrome women? That's my sexual instinct.
Dude, there has to be a guy out there.
Yeah.
Who is attracted to that.
It's definitely.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
But
how do you feel about that?
I mean, I have I don't know.
Weird what? Finish that sentence.
Well, I have weird...
Kinks?
No, dude. I have weird thoughts when it comes to the whole, like, hey, let's marry these two retarded people and let them have a family together.
Yeah.
Like...
If two Down syndrome people had a baby together, would the baby be Down syndrome, or is it like a roll of the dice?
Well, I mean, I think there's a chance, because it's a recessive gene.
Or, yeah, I mean, there's a chance. But what if it canceled it out and you get like a super genius who like just fixes everything?
Well, that would be great, and I guess we'll find out soon.
We should Google what Elon Musk's parents look like.
Yeah.
I feel like, because, you know, they all look alike. We can't put this in here. But, you know, they all look alike.
Well, yeah.
So, like, what if your parents were both Down syndrome and they gave birth to you?
Yeah.
And you don't have it.
Right.
But because you look like both of your parents. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have Down syndrome, but you
look. So what if...
So you look
Hold
like...
on, no. Let me keep going. Let's combine the two, all right? What if both of your parents had Down syndrome, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it cancels each other out, so you're a super genius. But you look like you have Down syndrome. Your dog has pre-diarrhea.
Yeah, right.
Your dog's stomach is making some disturbing
Gurgling
noises.
Yeah, some
She's
very
like
gurgly sounds.
making a bomb. It's like what a bomb-making factory sounds like.
Is it?
Probably. And then you told me about Australian people earlier, and really, it's some crazy shit I ever heard, man, that these people have gigantic spiders living in their homes. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I mean, not all Australians.
But the people that y'all stayed with.
Yeah, more than one.
So explain to people, because this needs to be heard.
Yeah, you think so?
Absolutely, dude. This is the craziest shit I've heard. And there's a virus killing the world right now, and this is the craziest shit I heard. Y'all stayed? Okay, so there's gigantic spiders there.
Yeah, there are these spiders in Australia called huntsmen. You can Google them. They're huge. They'd cover your face, pretty much.
Disgusting.
They're harmless to people, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So people in Australia just let them live a lot of times in their homes. There'll be a corner in the house somewhere where they're like, oh yeah, that's, some people name the fucking spider. Like this one place we stayed, they named the spider. They were like, oh yeah, that's, Ralph.
Dude, that is the most white trash shit I ever heard in my entire life, dude. That's just the biggest white trash. Hey, and they tell you when you go to stay with them?
Well, some do and some don't.
That's even more white trash. I don't know which one's more white trash. If you let people like Airbnb, you're Airbnb-ing, and someone shows up at your house, whether you're like, okay,
yeah, there was a place like that, and they were like, oh yeah, just so you know, there's a spider huntsman. He lives in the bathroom in the corner. Like he won't bother you, but we leave him alone because he eats, flies.
Get
and
the fucking flies out of your house, dude. You know what I'm saying? Would you rather be in a constant battle with flies or have a fucking spider the size of your face live in your bathroom?
I don't know. That's tough. I wouldn't want to be in a constant battle with flies.
It can't be that bad. And there's other things you can do to get rid of flies in your house besides have a spider the size of your head, a football spider, a crab living up in the corner in your bathroom, like it's just like a blue crab. But way scary. I wouldn't,
yeah, because a crab,
Yeah. I've dealt with crabs before. No problem.
Yeah, but I didn't know at first. And we stayed at one place. They had an outdoor kitchen for like, the backpackers to use. And I went in there and it was like dark. And I fucking turned on the light and there was a spider the size of my head, like right next to my face. And I just fucking grabbed a broom and smashed it.
Yeah. Pretend to be dead.
And
fuck spiders, dude.
Well, no, but then like they got upset that someone killed the spider. Like the next morning, they came down to our campsite and they're like, "So, who killed the spider?" And we're like, sorry."
The fuck's wrong with y'all? It's a gigantic spider.
I guess it's whatever you get used to. Like
Well, here's the thing. You told me about that first.
Yeah.
The outside spider that's in the outside kitchen that kills flies. I wouldn't do it, but I get it.
Right.
I get it. It's outside and it kills, outdoors. Or if it's in your porch or something like that, I guess I can kind of get it. But people who just like let it live in their bathroom.
Yeah, no, that
is like
weird.
Another level of, I can't wrap my mind around. I can't wrap my mind around it, dude. I really can't.
It's like, oh, there's a bat.
This is why we have houses. You know what I mean? That's how houses got invented. They'd be like, how can we not be looking at spiders while we're shitting? How can I do that? Like I said, I would want the thirst for revenge would be so strong that I would like all expense. I would tell the people who I was staying with there who had a spider in their fucking bathroom. I'd be like, hey, I had such a great time. Here's an all expense paid trip to America. You're just going to stay with me and I'll give you, whatever. When they get to your house, be like, all right, just a little heads up. There's a snake in our toilet and he won't hurt you. That's
where he lives.
He keeps it clean.
Yeah. He
cleans the toilet, clean. Snakes the drain. Literally. I would get them back and I would put a poisonous snake in the toilet and that's how they die. Be like, how dare you have a spider in your bathroom? Or like I had said,
you're buying their plane tickets.
Or like I had said,
just to kill them with a snake.
I just want to get. I hope this is the episode. I hope a lot of people hear this episode. We need to get it out into the consciousness that this is how it is in Australia. People should know that. First of all, like America's this shithole. It's like, bitch, y'all got giant spiders in your bathroom, and you're cool with it. Fuck Australia, America. It's great again. But no, dude, I want to get this out there so everybody, it's common knowledge that Australian people are human garbage and have spiders in their homes. Giant tarantula.
It's not a tarantula.
Wolf spider, what's it called?
A huntsman.
Huntsman, even worse. Common knowledge, so whenever I have people over, whenever people come to my house, I can just be like, yeah, let me show you the room you're staying in. This is the bathroom. Just heads up. We have a huntsman spider that lives in here. In case you see him, I mean, I can't imagine that you'll see him. You won't see him. But if you do, he's about the size of a football and scary as fuck. But he's cool. He's cool. He's actually very important to us, so don't hurt him. Me and my wife, we love him like family. We are unable to have kids, so very important to us. Don't do anything to him. Anyway, again, you won't see him. Enjoy your stay. I just can't process it.
Yeah, it was weird, but it was strange how you just kind of got used to it. You're like,
no, I don't know.
Well, maybe we have some Australian listeners who can.
I hope we don't at this point.
You're right, though, man. That's the thing about, when you're not, like, I feel like everybody in the world gets to see so much of the garbage people in America.
Yeah.
They syndicate cops in other countries.
Right.
They get to see trailer parks and all the scum and all the people that blow up their houses making meth and shit.
Right.
And
we know like one shitty thing about each country.
Yeah, like we know
know they have spiders and Australia, a bunch of shit can kill you, but they don't mention also they're the size of football and people let them live, they're roommates. Sometimes they have roommates.
The other thing that you didn't really learn, no one told me until I learned it on my own, was that there are fucking just some white trash Australians.
Are they like more white trash?
Kind of.
Like if there was an Olympics of white trash, can we be stopped?
I mean, they would give us a run for our money.
It would just be like America,
have you ever seen
Australia and South Africa? Just the whitest of trash.
Have you ever seen British white trash people?
I don't think so.
Dude, you would have thought they were from another country because the accent is so different.
Really?
Yeah. There's some, I forget, like...
He's like, I don't do bacon,
Yeah, it really is. It's like you're like, are you deaf and or retarded or
somehow Vietnamese?
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
But no, Australia, dude, we bought a car from this woman who was like just fucking trash, dude. Just garbage in their yard. You know what I mean? Like just fucking half-naked children running around with shit stains on them and stuff. Just really...
Dude, that is one dead giveaway, dude.
What?
As naked kids, dude. White trash people are like all about that shit. Or like a kid only wearing
just
a diaper who shouldn't be in diapers anymore.
It's like 3.
Yeah. That's a dead giveaway white trash right there, dude.
Yeah. So, dude, we got this car, which I was against. My brother-in-law bid on it on eBay and was like, we won't get it. I was the first bid. And I was like, motherfucker, you're the only bid. Because if you would have read the whole fucking ad, you would have seen that.
Why would you not read the whole ad on a car?
Well, these are questions I ask myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we ended up with this piece of shit car. It was a Holden station wagon. People don't know this, but I guess years ago, there was an Australian car company called Holden.
Yeah.
Right? And sometime in the 60s, 70s, maybe before that, General Motors bought them.
Mm-hmm.
But unlike Ford, like you'll see Fords everywhere in New Zealand and Australia, and they're
Chevy
like...
didn't take there. They stayed Holden in Australia.
You'll see Chevy looking cars but they're Holdens and they have different names and
Yeah.
shit. And so these dumb fucking Australians, a lot of them, they think it's an Australian car. You know, it was kind of like these. They have this thing there called Big W, and it's Walmart.
Oh, really?
It's literally 100. They sell the fucking store brand.
Yeah. Equate.
Yeah, they sell that. You know,
Great
Sam's
Value.
Club and Great Value. They have all that shit in there. And the sign's not even trying, really. It's still the same colors and font. It's just the Big W.
It's like a smiley face, but it's winking.
And so wherever we met these Australians, they were, shitting on America, which is like a thing people love to do when you're visiting their country. And they started talking shit about Walmart, which is, I agree. I hate Walmart. I don't shop there. I was like, but you kind of get this weird thing where you feel defensive.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that shit, like, you can make fun of your family,
right?
But, like, someone else, and you're like, hey, you don't get to, And so I was kind of, like, annoyed by it, and I was like, oh, well, do you guys ever shop at the Big W? Oh, yeah, we go there a lot. They got great deals. Yeah, that's a Walmart, asshole.
Yeah. And you can call them the N-word because there's no black people there? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I didn't try that.
Yeah. I'm assuming that you can.
Yeah, they do have the Aborigine, but you don't see a lot of them if you're on.
They're like Indian, but darker.
Sure,
and they know magic or some shit, don't they? Wasn't that in Crocodile Dundee? The one dude had like powers? Did he?
Can't remember.
Was that true?
Was that true?
Yeah.
To hear this full conversation, uncut, join the Good Morning Jonestown Patreon for as little as $1 a month. We love you. Goodbye.
Brand new live video podcast with special guests every single fucking week.